Hello everyone, Marga here. Today I'm going to color a penny black stamp and I'm not using my regular stuff. Some things I'm doing different right now. Normally I have not this expensive paper, but yeah, I wanted to try it. I did not use watercolor brush with water in it. I used a Junior Synthetics, and I have a lot of other brushes here. If I use them, I tell you which one, but I don't know if I'm going to use another one than the Vinchi. I stamped with the Versafine Clair Scent Dune. That's one. I used the penny black stamp 31131, the Dream Blossom, and I stamped it on Hahnemmühle Watercolor Paper Hot pressed, I believe. Yeah, hot pressed. It's a really fine paper. It's a little bit more expensive than the normal paper I use, but I had some leftovers because I also make paintings, and there I had some leftovers from previous paintings. So sorry for my camera, I don't know how to fix that, but later on it's going better. Then I'm going to use my Distress ink refill box. I have here 3 boxes, 2 from Easy Dress and 1 with Lavinia inks in it, so I can use what I want. You can mix and match it all. So I'm going to put this away because I need this one. Maybe I can do it. It's shiny for you. I'm going to switch the box the other way. So, and I'm going to start with the Da Vinci Junior Synthetic number 3. And I'm going to put the box open. Yes. And I did some preparing because a whole card is too much for, yeah, I say an hour. I hope an hour, but I don't know if I can fix it in an hour. So I start the top of it. I'll show it a little bit closer, and I hope it doesn't change things. This is the top. And I'm going to do this the same way. So I'm going to start with my brush in my water box, and I take some peeled paint out of my box, and then I'm going to do the stem of the flower, the peeled paint. Can choose for a lighter and shorter number, but this works not too fast, but it works. This I do only in one color, and normally I always do round movements. This in round movements is a little bit difficult. I hope you can I must do it more in the middle. A little bit further away now, but I hope I'm going to be straight. Coloring is, yeah, I like to do coloring. I have not always time to do the coloring. A few years ago I color every day. Not possible right now. So, and now I'm going to start with the leaves, I think, yes. I'm going to turn it so you can see it. Then I'm going to do it in the round movements. And I wash it out totally till the end. And I try to rush a little bit because otherwise it's an hour too short. And you see, because of the lighter stamp ink, it takes the green over it. This is still the peel paint. I always do first everything with the same color. Then I'm going back for another color. Put this here, then you don't see my hand all the time. Then I'm going to take the forest moss. Also wash it out. If you have too much on your brush, please dab it down on your kitchen towel. Kitchen. Yeah, thingy. I hope you can hear me. I have a little, how do you say, a frog in my throat for a few days, so you see I did take a little bit, not too much. I always turn my paper. And now I have two colors of the green one, and I like to do one color more because leaves are not always same color, and I'm taking this time the rusty hinge. Push it off if you have too much. Blend it in the green area. That's the one that was finished yet. But finished, you can work on it as long as you want because you can do so much with it. I have here also my Prisma pencils. Don't know if I'm going to use them, but see, different colors in your leaves. Now I start with the flowers. And I start with a spun sugar. Spun sugar is a light one. Always start with the lighter ones. Out to the top. And I always forget it, but normally take a piece of kitchen towel or something else and lay your hand on it. Then you don't, sometimes you get some ink here and then you smudge it over the whole painting. That would be a pity because then it's most of the time throwaway time. Some people ask me, how long do you do with the drops of distress ink in it? Your box? Now you need. I do almost every time 1 drop or 2 drops, and this is almost a year ago that I did that. So you need a little bit, just a little bit. And this too much, so I do the other one also. I want some lighter points. And because of this paper, you can wait, you don't have to hurry. You must try to smudge the ink on that paper, then you have a problem. And you shall see I'm going to do that in the video. Don't know how to say that in English, but I always say you need spell the prick. So much do you need on your brush, but I don't know how to call it in English. Pin, yeah, as much as you have on a pin. I think I make it not easier for you. You can better do it twice than too much. Especially some colors, red, blue, they are terrible to take them away. This the pink you can, if you wet your brush, take away a lot, but red and the blue ones are always not easy. Oh, you see, I do all the florals first. I have too much on my brush. I start with the second one, I go back first one, so I wash it out. Small round movements. This is so relaxing. I find it relaxing. That I must say. Not everyone finds it relaxing, but I find it relaxing. Oh, next flower. I'm going to look how long I'm recording now. Oh, you see, that is too much. Much too much, so I can put some on the other. And this you cannot do with every paper. That's the difference between cheaper and expensive paper. Can do that not with all the papers. But that's also not a problem. If you have some cheaper paper and you want to do it, please do it. Only you must focus on what you do. Just like I must focus now on how I do this with the expensive paper. I also must think what I can do. And I had said, well, I have so much paper, so I'm going to first use all my paper. I think I don't. Yeah, I know myself, so I see some great paper, I buy it, but sorry. I know myself. Always want to try new stuff, so especially colors and paper. Pencils and ink and paint. All with lots of colors I like. Someone asked me sometime, do you use all the things? Oh, I use all the things, but if I get them, how you say that? If I can use them in my life, I'm having it all empty. Say that. That's easier. No. By far not. But then I say I save them for my grandkids, so they can also craft. I don't know if they want to craft, but that's my excuse. So, and today I wanted to make a video about the coloring. Almost, the year is almost gone. We're almost in 2026. The end of the year, I want a little bit of coloring in my life. I don't know when I put the video on YouTube, but because I don't know if I can make a card of it today, I think not. They all know this was made in 2025, not in 2026. Now, this was the first color. See a little difference. And now I'm going to the Kids Flamingo. That's also a great pink. Yes, how did I start? small piece. I have a video on how I make these boxes with ink. Because I must say I like these boxes very much. It's in Dutch, the video, but I think everyone can understand it. Well, now I think I started. Which flower is driest? This one. I think everyone can understand it. You can follow it. Made a new one when the Lavinia ink refills came in. You see, now I'm not doing the small parts, only the bigger parts. Not looking in the camera, so normally lately I do only lives and then more interactive with my viewers, but this is a video, and then I think, oh, I have not to look in the camera. Camera is not on my face now, so or I did not put my face on. The right thing to say, because I have two cameras. See, and sometimes you have too much. Because I want a little bit of white in it. Not all the pink. Then these small parts you have immediately oh, difficult word. Too much. Neighbors' children are playing outside. They are fighting, I think. Or boys that can go loud sometimes. But we're also young. So. Next week we are getting snow, they say. I hope so. I hope for children that we get some snow this year. A little bit too late because the holidays are over then, but Yeah. We get what we get. You see, I'm still doing the round movements. Try to do it quick, but quick is not easy. I'm too precise to do it quick. Why did I do this with the refills? I think I like refills because yeah, I can fill my ink with it. But there is so much in those bottles. It's a pity to use them only to refill your ink pads. That's my opinion, but and this you can also take with you. These boxes if you go on a holiday. Easy. The only thing you must think about is to hold them straight. But I'm going always with the car, so that's no problem. Talking while I'm painting is sometimes heavy, because I don't know what to say then. This is too much. When it's too much, I take, you see, a little bit of the pink on here. And it's still a really different color with this one. That is coming soon. A little bit closer. And I don't think about shadows and so. In the years that I'm coloring, yeah, I see it myself. How do you say that? Think how longer you color, how more you see it. And you don't have to do other things like making a sunshine or and if you make a mistake, nobody will see it because nobody looks at that. And it's still a hobby, and if you're satisfied with your work, that is the most important, and I cannot say it enough, most important thing of all. You see, even if I do pin tip on my brush, it's too much. Maybe I can explain it better, like show it to you. I'm going to show it to you. I hope I can show it to you. You see here the little small dots that I take. And if there's no small dots, I do this. Then you have new small dots. But then is your brush real full at the beginning, so why I'm going to wash it out now. But that is the only thing I pick up now. And that's enough. If I'm doing it on a bottle or on a eating board or on this, then you throw things away because you wash it out and then it's clean, and then you lose so many ink. You lose so many ink. This way the ink stays in the, and that it gets some water, no problem, because you're going with a wet brush in the box and not too wet, but just staying always a little bit of water, not a problem. And if colors are going to be hard, black soot is one color that is going hard. The H mahogany also, you can see, not fluid anymore, also no problem. Those two have that yeah, how you say that, those two do that. There's yeah, can nothing do about that, but it's also not a problem, because when you take your brush on it and you use it, it works again. Now the next color is the picked raspberry, and the picked raspberry is a very yeah, how do I say it, heavy color. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on here, and now for the first time I'm not going to do movements. I'm going to make little stripes, and those stripes you see back in your work, but that's the beauty of it. That's not enough, Mark. So a little bit on here, and then make stripes. And I did that bit by this one twice, so I think I must do it also twice on this side. This is too much. But very small stripes it is, but it's not stripes. I don't even think you see it. Later on you see it. I must use a little bit more. Wash it out with stripes, not with round movements. Going back because this is too much. Well, Get my brush out and make strong. Slightly, so don't do this hard, but lightly make the. And as I said, the first time you do, oh, this is too much, I think. And clean it. First time you don't see much about it, but second time you will. Too much on your brush, please clean it in between. Huh? My computer was doing a strange thing, but still see myself going on. And this flower I'm not getting, you don't get two the same. Don't expect that from yourself, you don't get two the same. Especially when you do this, then. And you also can always correct it. Also don't be afraid to make mistakes. This one is too dark between this one, so maybe I must go a little bit backwards. Now, between clean my brush. In between here it's very dark. Owl is so not much when you're coloring. I'm almost 40 minutes away right now. So try to rush a little bit harder. I want also a little shadow on my part. One thing I do know for sure, I cannot make the card in hour. I only want to do the coloring. This one I do with round movements. For now, too much. Here in between, I forget one. Huh? I must turn it, I think, yes. You can fix a lot with pencils if it's necessary, but I don't think it's necessary today, but can fix a lot with pencils. That's why I have them always in my side when I'm busy. Next flower, next flower. And we're going to make stripes again. A little bit dark here. And then stripes again. I must also say, these are the nicest leaves to do this technique because they are very straight on, so can almost go nothing wrong with this flower. This is a little bit less easier, so there is a slight bow in it. Total the most handy flower on this stem. This is a really small part. It's only a small dark point, and this is too small. But better too small than too much. Especially with this color. Huh? And now the last one. And this is also an easy one. In the corner here. Too much. You hear it? I'm silent now. But I think all the people who make videos with coloring are, yeah, it's difficult. Coloring and talking. You are so in a relaxed mood. Oh, I see here that I'm stopped too early, but take it. So you see this paper you can, yeah, even after you done it a few minutes ago, you can work on it. That's the nicest thing on this paper. Most of the papers, the cheaper ones, then the ink is in the paper already before you can fix it. The last one. Most of the people who see me take the stripes now, they are, whoa, after 20 years they say that we are going to make stripes. I always say no stripes, no stripes, no stripes. And I think I'm going to do a few more, so. Second time, not all of them. Here you can see the stripes. Here I missed some stripes. Back for the second time. Only there where necessary. Not all of them. Not too much. I think on this one you can see the stripes. You see them? But I go back with another color. Oh. And I say in the beginning you can play with it as long as you want, because yeah, you always see something that you don't like or that you want to fix or that you want to change. And now I'm going back to the first one, the spun sugar. And I'm going to start with the knots here. Where's my handy? This way. I take the lighter parts with the spun sugar, and I make also stripes with the spun sugar over it. Lighter parts. If I think it's too light here, then I go from the other way to the middle. Now, I'm making all the lighter parts a little bit darker, and I make some stripes with the spun sugar. It's a different color, so you see it. I must put my computer. He wants to shut me down. No, 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 no. If I think it's too dark, this one is darker than this one. I can also use some paint later. Also some pencil. This is all spun sugar, still spun sugar. You see, I see the difference. I don't know if you see it, but I see the difference from my quick coloring into my normal coloring. Not so satisfied about this flower than about this flower. Maybe you don't see it, but I see it. But I must say that's always in the video, because you don't want to make your video too long, otherwise nobody watches it. And also Facebook don't like long videos. So no, I did the flower center with the wild honey, not with the rusty hinge marble. in time. Dark enough. Want a little bit of shadow in it also. Now. So. Now I'm going to look at the difference between this one and that one. Now I'm going to doubt. I doubt if I'm going to use the paint or my pencils. Paint, pencil, pencils. You know what? I'm going to use paint. Where do I have it? I have here the wahat from the German Carandash. Yes. I hope I get it open. That was the problem last time, otherwise I take a little bit of this in here. Don't need much. And then I'm going to try to fix it a little bit that it's not so dark anymore. Also with stripes, because I did the other things also with stripes. You see, you don't need much. Can you see that it's going to be a little bit lighter? Yeah. I like to use the wahat, this kind of thingies. I try to leave the stripes in it. I want it a little bit lighter. See, you can fix everything. I hope you can see it. Thought I take the one with the darkest one, but don't see much. I see on my screen. I must take a little bit more. So we play till we are satisfied. Must take sometimes a new one because mixes on your brush also. So I'm almost there. Not totally, but I'm almost there, I think. I'm almost there, I think. Just one moment, please. I'm back. I'm back. I see you think, oh Marie, you are doing a lot. Yes, I have problems to stop when I'm busy with it. I have problems to stop with it. Someone wants to ask something from me, so I thought I'm going to ask what the problem was. So you see, it's getting better. It's getting better. I'm going to do some. Do I do that? How late it is? Oh, it's over an hour. No, no shade today. Not going to do some shading today. I think I'm going to do a little bit of stamping here and there with words or a background stamp, and then I'm going to make a card of it. Because it's over an hour and I find that enough. So, yeah, I hope you liked it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.